The Simpsons' latest trip to a possible future reveals the tragic fate of one longtime Springfield resident. The purposefully static nature of The Simpsons means the animated universe of Springfield rarely changes in permanent ways. However, the show's ability to visit potential future timelines means that some episodes can explore radically different futures. For some characters, the biggest differences can be found in their romantic partners or career paths. In some, it can even be their mortality. The season 36 finale, A Stranger Things, introduces a world where Marge dies years before Homer does, leaving him a widower and surprising his friends and family. In the process, though, the episode also makes a grim reference to one character's most tragic element. It's a quietly shocking turn from The Simpsons that at least doesn't seem to be consistent across every episode, set in possible futures for The Simpsons. A dark background gag in The Simpsons season 36 finale, A Stranger Things, reveals that in the new future for Springfield, Moe Szyslak took his own life. Much of A Stranger Things focuses on a possible future where the Simpsons family drifts apart. Although this began when Bart and Lisa were children, the unexpected passing of Marge fully splinters the siblings and sends them on different life paths. The shot of Marge's funeral that confirms her death also includes a nearby gravesite for Moe, which depicts the tavern owner sticking his head in an oven. It's a very dark reference to Moe's history on The Simpsons, which has been largely defined by the character's depressive episodes and suicide attempts. While it's far from the only time the show has mined Moe's internal struggles for dark comedy, The Simpsons has typically been able to blunt some of the inherent tragedy by leaning into the cartoonish, over-the-top nature of the setting. However, certain episodes have addressed Moe's depression and suicidal ideation head-on, making it a core tragic aspect of the character. Moe was introduced in season 1 of The Simpsons and has been a fixture of the show ever since. Typically portrayed as one of Homer's best friends and a creep with a good heart buried underneath all the grime, Moe has been shown in several episodes to suffer from intense loneliness and depression. This has prompted him to make several references to attempted suicides, such as in season 17's Simpsons Christmas Stories, when Moe reveals that he attempts to take his own life every holiday season. Some episodes have explored the concept more directly, however. Season 14's Moe Baby Blues saw a dejected Moe almost jump off the Springfield Bridge, only to accidentally save Maggie and find a new purpose in life. Season 24's Whiskey Business took it to a very distressing place for the character, as he genuinely prepared to hang himself and is only barely saved by Homer, Lenny, and Carl arriving at the tavern in time. Moe's gravestone in A Stranger Things suggests that one day he did finally take his own life, paying off decades of the show's references to his depression. What makes Moe's fate in A Stranger Things particularly tragic is that in many other possible futures glimpsed in The Simpsons, Moe is depicted as living for decades further into the future. Season 6's Lisa's Wedding, Season 16's Future Drama, and Season 25's Days of Future all depict versions of Moe who still work at the tavern and spend time with Homer well into their golden years. Because of the Simpsons' approach to canon, none of these timelines are firmly set in stone. As a result, The Simpsons could use A Stranger Things as a window into what could happen if the family truly splintered apart, with Moe apparently among the losses of a timeline where Marge passed away before Homer. Moe remains a fixture in the modern show, and his struggles to deal with his depression and find purpose in life have resulted in some of his best ever story arcs. Having a willingness to discuss those topics point-blank in a primetime network show is commendable, even if The Simpsons does use it as fodder for comedy. Moe-centric episodes of The Simpsons like Moe Baby Blues and Whiskey Business, along with Season 18's Mona Lisa and Season 20's Eenie Teeny Maya Moe, give Moe's depression and suicidal ideation a dramatic purpose beyond the source of dark comedy. It reflects on Moe's struggles without excusing his other flaws.